think this is a serious problem and needs to be seen, needs to have attention on it, needs to be addressed. So I'm going to do my best to put some attention on it. So right now in Ukraine, the subscription price is absurd because there is no support for the Ukrainian hryvnia currency. And so Ukrainian FF14 players are like massively overpriced right now. Okay, hold on. Hello, I'm writing this post in hope that some of Square Enix devs will notice it. I live in Ukraine and I play FF14 for over 2 years now. It became my second home. When I felt totally left alone, the FFXIV community accepted me and I found many new friends, even the love of my life. It's not a secret to anyone that a full-scale war is going on in Ukraine now and the quality of life is down to zero here. It also started the biggest economic crisis my country ever experienced, and it made the problem of FFXIV subscription price even bigger. It was never cheap for people here, but for me it was totally worth it. Since the crisis started, the price on subscription is almost doubled in price. From 260 hryvnias to 440 hryvnias for entry, which is almost 2 to 3 days of hard work for someone. Many people started earning much less money, and as many people lost their jobs because of war, and because of that, they are not able to pay their sub. Even Song, thanks for getting a merch. FF14 helped me to escape from reality, which I'm now living in. I remember talking with my friends in Limsa, Gridania, while rockets were flying over my city, and windows trembled from the blast waves. All support they gave me, I will never forget it. Even when my internet connection were cut off, I was using my mobile internet to just talk with people in the game. Seeing the price go up every month, I feel like one day I wouldn't be able to pay for my subscription, and I don't want to lose my home. Also, thanks to people from all different data centers and servers for all the support. I was crying when I saw it. I also cried when I saw this. I remember this. I think I'm not talking only on behalf of myself, but from all Ukrainian community of FFXIV, we're asking you to make a regional price on subscription, at least for the period of war, so our people could enjoy your game and sometimes hide from the cruel reality. Please help to share this post so our small community could survive. So, you think should give them 1 year free playtime at least as a minimum? That might be a good thing that they could do right now while they figure out how to get a regional currency put in for Ukraine. Either that or have regional pricing for Ukraine, because this is horrible. I would certainly sponsor subs in Ukraine so they could keep playing. Okay, so well, the thing is that there is no Ukrainian hryvnia currency in the store. So Ukrainians are forced to pay the euro price, but with hryvnias, and hryvnias since the war started have devalued significantly. So because of that, they're having to pay a shitload more than previously. Now, there was a comment in here about, let's see if I can find it. Oh yeah, somebody suggested, hey, why don't you tell Zepla about this? And she has a connection to Ukraine. And I'm like, hey, yeah, no problem. I'm happy to get into this. I feel like at the point they do it for Ukraine, they should do it for every country, like Steam does. I don't know. I know that Blizzard did something similar after the war started. Blizzard did add more currency support. They added hryvnia support. Yeah, so starting on May 4th, I know Blizzard added Georgian currency, Turkish currency, Kazakhstani currency, and the Ukrainian hryvnia to the Battle.net shop. And my Battle.net account for EU is based in Ukraine. And so I checked the hryvnia prices, and it's a normal price because they've added the regional currency, so it stayed a normal price for Ukraine because they've done this. So that's what Square Enix needs to do. Russia still has a regional price for their sub, and it costs around €4. Many people used Russian accounts or asked Russian friends to pay their sub, but since FF14 devs made Steam and Mog Station connected, we are no longer able to do this and started paying full price. So that now they cannot actually do the workaround at all to use the Russian account to play. Because like all of this stuff has been severed now. A lot of these connections have been severed due to the new rules. So just expand on what the loophole is. Yeah, the thing is that with Steam's recurring subscriptions, Valve does not support increasing the price of those. So for that, Square Enix couldn't remove the regional pricing when they took it out of other payment options. So while they could lower recurring pricing over time for Steam, they couldn't support increasing the price. But all of that said, I think that Square Enix can find the way to add some regional pricing for people in Ukraine. Or add the Grivna support, just straight up Grivna support, and then price it appropriately for Ukraine, because right now it sucks. It's really, this broke my heart to read. I can't imagine. You're not only worried about losing your real house, you've got bombs flying over your head, but now you have to worry that you're not gonna be able to pay for your subscription that you could pay for before because your currency has been devalued so much and keeps getting devalued. And now you have to worry about losing your house in the game as well, and like losing connection to all your friends in the game as well. This is horrible. Maybe Square Enix could, somebody in the chat earlier said maybe Square Enix could give these people, give people in Ukraine a year of free game time, or like some way to get free game time. It would be nice to, if we could pool money to help pay for Ukrainian subs. Possibly. I'll think on that. I wish there was a way. Yeah. I know it could be hard for some people to accept help as well. I hope Square Enix can help. I hope so too. I hope so too. Because I do not... I hated reading this. Me, together with friends, even wrote a letter to Square Enix support. So they actually already tried to get... You wrote a letter to Square Enix support about this. Maybe Official Forum could help. Paying around 450 grivnas for 1 month, while it costs only 150 grivnas and Russian Steam, is just ridiculous. That's a fact. That's a fact. If you really want to play FFXIV to just communicate with your friends and some kind of escapism, you could try creating a full free trial character. I mean, you could, but like, they shouldn't have to do that. Shouldn't have to do that. Yeah, after sanctions, people are not able to create the separate account from the Russian region because the sanctions blocked pretty much every way to put money on Russian Steam. So all those people have had to return to their own regions. Some good people already gifted me sub and made me cry, so I'm fine for some time, but the problem still exists for other people. That's true. Before war, I saw that some Ukrainian FC started appearing, and I was happy that they could experience FFXIV and not farm 200 hours straight to get something in WoW. But now it's all gone. Wow, okay. I also would like them to not have to farm 200 hours straight to get something in WoW, yeah. Damn. So, yeah, I hope that Square Enix sees this. I will reach out to some contacts that I have at Square Enix, and I'll try to send this post along to see if we can get it seen. See if we can just get this issue seen by the right people, because this should not continue. This cannot continue. I think adding more regional currencies is a good idea in general to help people that it's not reasonable for them to pay a European price. Okay. Here's the link to this thread. It's very important. This was actually posted 4 days ago, and I almost missed it. It almost flew under my radar. So I'd like to just shine some light on it. And we'll see where things go. We'll see if Square will respond. I will keep an eye on it.